Hey everybody, it's me, Josh, here with a YouTube video. Still kind of learning and adjusting to the format. Not really sure what I'm doing or what to say, really. So I figured I would play this little speed painting over the video while I talked and sort of rambled my weird thoughts. This is a redone video of Death for Wednesdays. If you guys watch my streams, I stream 5 days a week, except for Thursdays and Saturdays, 9 o'clock EST. And every Wednesday we have a segment where we draw anything that the chat wants as a waifu. And in this case, we're drawing Death. I drew Death on stream, but I didn't really like how she came out, so I'm sort of redoing her off stream and sort of playing around with the idea of like Cinco de Mayo or like Day of the Dead face painting. I'll show the original Death in the video. But here, I'm sort of just fleshing out the body and giving her a little more character, making her a little more feminine than the first one. I kept looking at it and thinking it just looked like Red Skull, to be honest, so it's like, nah, let's do that again. I'm also not super comfortable with digital painting. I usually use a lot of line art, so I've been practicing my values and my shades, and this isn't my, I wouldn't say this is my best work, but it's definitely getting there. You know, we're working on it, we're practicing, and this is sort of a spotter. YouTube's my spotter. Anyway, she's got a hood on. We're gonna refine the line art a little bit and try and get those shapes that define like a jawline and like the overall essence of a skull. I want it to look like face paint, but I also want it to look real. So that's what I was going for here, with the little mouth stitching and the very deep inset eyes. But I also wanted her to look kind of thick, because she's supposed to be waifu material, you know, so we gave her a rib cage with titties. That doesn't, I don't know how you don't move the shirt. Anyway, there's gonna be more YouTube videos to come. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. It might be vlogs, might be more of these. If you guys like these, let me know. I'm not really sure how the process is gonna be. I do know that I want to do some like basic tutorials, but part of me is a little insecure about my skill set. There's plenty of fantastic artists on YouTube that are miles ahead of me, and I would consider myself a student of the arts over a master any day of the week. So I don't know, let me know what you want in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe if you like this stuff. I'm still in the learning early stages, but I figure, you know, a video submitted is better than no video. So we are out here. Anyway, I just finished, I put in some line art as like sort of a cheat, as sort of a base layer. I do paint over it, because I'm not super comfortable with just painting out value for shapes yet, especially without line art. So I figured this is sort of like an in-between from my super normally cartoony style to a more, you know, palette brush stroke based thing. So kind of setting the lighting a little bit, got a little reflection on the skull. I decided to make the hair kind of blue, a little more ghostly, and also would stand out from the cloak, so I would give some ample contrast, which I thought was good design. I thought it was good design, you know. And then from here, we're just kind of painting out the skull here. I think when I was drawing this, I debated on whether giving her pupils or not was a good idea. I'm pretty sure I decided against it. I'm not really sure why. I feel like pupils would have been cool. Or maybe I should have made her eyes black. I don't know, maybe there's too much dark with the cloak and everything, so I decided against it. But at the time, looks like I didn't add any pupils. Don't remember. It's very early in the morning. But yeah, you guys get to hear my early thoughts. Hopefully YouTube is a good medium for what I'm trying to do here. And I also eventually want to do some maybe some cinematography. I think that would be super fun. It's something I've always wanted to experiment with. So, I guess this channel, for now, will be sort of a mishmash brainchild of whatever it is I'm trying to do. Because I'm sort of an established streamer, but I don't really know what I'm doing. in the YouTube world, so this is a bit new for me. This part I remember it being a little complicated. I'm not super comfortable with like getting the cloth flaps, if you want to call them that, flaps, down, especially when it's such a dark piece of cloth and the lighting is so diffused. Reflection bases without making it too like crazy, but also making it subtle. But I was looking up reference and stuff for it, and it's very confusing. But I guess that will come with practice when I do more digital painting, because where are my lines? I just want lines. Some bones here. The bones were easier than I thought. I've never really been one to draw skeletons. I think one mistake that I made here, looking back at this piece and me redrawing it, is that the arm is a visibly noticeably different color than the rib cage, which could, you know, be argued that there's like a bunch of blue light coming from the rib cage, so it's like understandable, but the arm is like a straight, like marrow yellow, and the rib cage is just gray. I think that's a mistake. I'll take mental note of that in the future. These voiceovers are sort of a, I guess I want to say like a digital diary of some sorts of my ramblings and thoughts while I'm drawing, because when I'm streaming it's kind of hard to do that, especially since I'm talking to chat and stuff. But a lot of the drawings that I do for this will probably be done off stream, so you guys will get to see it. Yeah. Also, Patrons will get to see this a week early. If you want to support me on Patreon, link in the description below. Around $5 to $10. Very cheap, very reasonable. I'll be releasing all of my YouTube videos a week in advance over on my Patreon. And then eventually it'll hit YouTube. You guys will see it there. Or here, rather. Yeah. This is me drawing the scythe. Hard edges are a little easier. The scythe was a little easier, especially since everything was so subtle. Drawing the roping was fun. Mainly because it's literally just like strokes of brown. On the plus side of painting is a lot of the details that aren't as prominent in a drawing can be hinted at. Normally I'd have to just go through and just draw all the lines anyway, and that would suck. Line art, ironically, being my least favorite activity when it comes to drawing. I think that's like a lot of artists. They love coloring, they love the actual sketch, but cleaning up line art sucks. You know, it's just like not fun. It's like something it's like a necessary evil. Anyway, I feel like I've ranted for most of this. So over here, we're just gonna do the background and draw some ghosts and add a little fine detailing. And hope you guys liked watching this video. This is the first one of many. Leave any critiques, comments, or anything you'd like to see down in the description below. Tell me you love me, call me pretty, you know, all that good stuff. And much love, y'all. Much love.